Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful gods and goddesses. That's what I'm going to start addressing my Aquariuses as gods and goddesses. And I know it's Aquarians, but I like saying Aquariuses, okay? So please forgive me, Aquarius. I'm going to start addressing you all that way because you all know who you are, gods and goddesses, right? Knowing how to tap into that divine feminine and divine masculine energy and tapping into it at the perfect time, right? And being independent, you know, all these wonderful things that Aquariuses are. You all are open-minded, you're humanitarians, you're creative, free-spirited, intellectual, progressive, original, and independent Aquarius. You all know how to back up from a situation when you feel like you're becoming impulsive, unpredictable, inconsistent, extremist, or even stubborn, right, Aquarius? You know how to back up from a situation, whether that situation be a job or a person, place, or thing, right? You all know exactly when and how to back up. When we think about famous Aquariuses like you, my gods and goddesses, my Aquariuses, listen, we think about people like Jennifer Aniston. We think about Michael Jordan. We think about Alicia Keys, Ashton Kutcher. We think about Bob Marley. We think about Harry Styles. We think about Abraham Lincoln was an Aquarius, okay, running things. We have, who else? Oprah Winfrey, Bob Marley, if I didn't mention that, Shakira, the singer, the artist, the extraordinary. I think Shakira speaks like 7 or 8 different languages. We got Dr. Dre. We got John Travolta, James Dean. Ellen DeGeneres is an Aquarius. Who else? The Weeknd, the artist. I think he's a singer and a rapper. Justin Timberlake. I mean, for real, y'all, the list goes on and on and on. That's, you all are in the company of just greatness, right? So kudos to my Aquarius. I love some Aquariuses, I'm telling you. So let's get into your reading, Aquarius, and see what the cards have to say. What do the cards have to say, Aquarius? Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Aquariuses as we, in all areas of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, also in areas of money and wealth, also in areas of creativity and emotions, and also in areas of spirituality and where they need to take action. Ooh, I know you all are having a great day. Happy Tuesday, Aquarius. Just in case I didn't say happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday to my wonderful Aquariuses. Let's see what the cards have to say. Y'all gonna make me create a song, Aquarius. Hold on. Yes. Ow. Woo, y'all got some fantastic cards. Let's pull them out and see what they got to say. That's what I love about Aquarius. Look, Page of Swords, mental dexterity. Look at this person. I want to get in close. Walking a tightrope, reading a book, and got all these ideas, and feeling free at the same time. People can't touch y'all. Like, seriously. I'm hearing, what's the song? What's his name? Can't touch this. Okay, somebody put his name down in the comment section. What is his name? Come on now. Anyway, anywho, look at this, the Hierophant card, which is attached to the Taurus. Your third eye is open. You're feeling grounded. You're feeling pretty logical in your thinking, Aquarius. This is what I'm talking about, gods and goddesses. You all know, like, are on top of things, Aquarius. Look, the Hierophant card, your third eye is popped wide open. Extrasensory perception is on 10. Look at this, the Wheel of Fortune. You all have been putting out this good energy, good karma in the universe, and all this great karma is coming back to you all. Like I said, everything at every turn, you all are going to think this is a coincidence. This is a coincidence. Everything is just perfect synchronicity. Everything is in perfect sync for you. You all have been exhibiting willpower. This is attached to the Cancer, by the way. Your emotions are intact. You're not even getting stressed over things anymore. You like, listen, I already know I've been putting good karma out there. Wonderful things are happening for me, so I don't even have anything to worry about, so I'm good, right? Let's put this up here for just a second. Look at you, feeling good. Some of y'all even got yellow dresses. You know, it was getting cold outside and people wearing sundresses, right? Talking about, whew, I feel good standing on the edge of a cliff, not even worried about falling off on the edge. That's just how good you feel about life right now. Holding your amethyst in your hand, just like reach the crown chakra. You're just at that God level of clarity, right, Aquarius? Just feeling great about life. Okay? Intuition is on 1,000. Like, And what's cool about this, Aquarius, is that some other people are dealing with these planets being retrograde right now, but not the Aquarius. Aquarius is like, you know what, I can get in front of it. Now that I know what planets are retrograde, I'm getting in front of it. My thoughts are clear. I'm able to come up with new ideas. I can read a book, walk a tightrope. I'm not even worried. Hair blowing all in the wind. Look at you, Aquarius, just doing it. Woo, I'm loving this reading for you all. I am loving, so loving this reading for you all. Because really, you all deserve it. I'm serious. Aquarius, I always talk about a lot of other signs being misunderstood, but you all are really, really misunderstood. I mean, like, if people just relaxed, you know what I'm saying, Aquarius? If people really just relax and just let the Aquarius be the Aquarius, you all are free thinkers, people really could learn a lot, because we're not even talking about degrees and all of this other stuff. We're not talking about bachelor's, master's, PhDs or EDDs or anything like that, doctorates. We're talking about just straight up book smarts. Aquariuses are some of the smartest people on the planet. Extremely resourceful, come up with all these original ideas, very progressive thinking. As a matter of fact, people are like, oh, I've never ever seen or heard of that before. Even though nobody has been able to reinvent the wheel, so to speak, Aquariuses give thoughts to things, and their ideas are so original. Your ideas, Aquariuses, are so original. People think that this is something that nobody's ever seen before, ever. And hey, dealing with an Aquarius. Look at this. Woo, boy, I tell you this. I think this came up one time before. Look at this. Because you all are so compassionate. When I talk about, and listen, for my cross watchers, I really don't mean any harm when I say this. But when I tell you all that Aquariuses are so misunderstood, they're extremely compassionate, right? They're extremely intelligent, extremely compassionate. So cross watchers, if you had an Aquarius that was vibrating at a low frequency, that is not normal. It's just not. It really is not normal. But this is attached to your money. This is how you're such a compassionate person. You are a very caring person, Aquarius. This right here, talking about your money, because you deeply, genuinely care about people, this is the key to you making more money. Right here is the fact that you are so compassionate, right? Some of you all have been in relationships where you just feel like, oh my God, I gotta get away from Aquarius, you know I'm not laughing, you know, at the other person. But seriously, some of you all have been in situations where you're just like, and when I say relationships, it's not always a love relationship. It could be a work relationship. It could be a family relationship or whatever. You know what I'm saying, Aquarius? But some people have gotten on your reserve nerve. Like, okay, I'm just done. Like, just over it. This is the Five of Swords. So your focus is on you right now, because you know how to tap into your divine feminine energy. Because again, by default, you all are divine masculine energy. You all are givers. So now you all are giving yourself the nurturing that you've been giving to other people. And so this is how you're feeling. Queen of Swords, vivacious and happy. This is the card that's attached to the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But you're just feeling great about life. You're just on fire, just anticipating all kinds of wonderful change. You're anticipating some expansion. Look how this person, one foot is up and one foot is down. This person is just hair blowing in the wind. You're just waiting for your expansion to come in every area of your life. So just get ready. When I say you all are at a turning point in your life, you are at a turning point in your life. Some things have happened in the past where you've had to walk away, whether you were thrown under the bus, whether you were betrayed, whatever the case. But you're at a turning point in your life right now, and you're not looking back. Again, hair blowing in the wind. You're not looking back. These birds represent freedom. You feel free now, right? Because you've had to just put to death some situations, right? It's just a whole new you that's been reborn. And it's just an amazing feeling, right? Death, rebirth. Let's get into this. This card is attached to Scorpio, by the way. But yeah, you've had to really, really put to death some things, whether it was some relationships with people, a job, some things, whatever. But nevertheless, you're feeling great about life. Like I said, you're feeling like the full upright. Full upright represents purity, new beginnings, all these wonderful things that you are. That's what it represents. You're just feeling great about life. You're just kind of sort of like, you know what? I'm feeling good. You have decided to just say, you know what? I am wonderful. I am a god. I am a goddess. People can think what they want to think, but I have that level of clarity, and I'm not watering myself down at all anymore for anybody, and I don't care who it is, right? And so sometimes people take that as arrogance, but it really, really is not arrogance. It really is that level of clarity that a lot of people should tap into, and the Aquarius knows how to tap into that. And so I love the fact that Aquariuses are very clear up front about not wanting to be smothered, you know, by people. If you, I can't even reiterate this enough. If you really try to control an Aquarius, you've already lost them. I'm telling you. Because they cannot be controlled. They cannot be contained. That's just how much of the genius Aquariuses are. Like if you sit back and you ever watch an Aquarius, just be an Aquarius. Like I said, remember I named some of those people, some of those celebrities who are Aquariuses, and you just sit back and you just watch their genius. It's just amazing. I mean, freaking amazing. Like people would say things like look, for instance, okay, let's take Oprah Winfrey, for example. You go back and you look at some of her old TV, like when she first came out, like I think what's his name? Donahue. Phil Donahue was the one that kind of sort of opened up some doors for Oprah Winfrey. When she first burst out on the scene, you know, people talked about her weight and they talked about all kinds of stuff. But some of the topics that she tackled that a lot of people were too afraid to tackle, they made it seem like, you know, she had all these original ideas. But it was just that Aquarius way of thinking, not being afraid of just tackling things that other people were afraid of tackling. So it made it seem like her ideas were original. Then you think about you know, people like Abraham Lincoln, where people are still using his quotes to this day, things that he, you know, may have taken from the Bible, but he just put his own little twist on it, and people are still using his quotes to this day. You know, you think about people like, you know, Ellen DeGeneres. She came out on TV, on national TV, on one of the show. I forgot the name of the show that she was playing. And so my point to you all, what I'm saying is, it's not that Aquariuses are like know how to reinvent the wheel. They just know how to put their own twist on it, and people are like, oh my God, I never thought of it, or I never saw it that way. And so people can learn a lot from Aquariuses, really, you know, but a lot of times people just are just determined to misunderstand Aquariuses, and that's just too bad for them. Let's pull an oracle card and see what the oracle cards have to say. Yeah, I know Aquarius is out here living their best lives right now, just having a ball, just being free. Just like really, really being free. And what did I say? Look, now y'all saw us sit right here and shuffle these cards in front of you all. What is this? What does that word say? Aquarius, I cannot make this stuff up. It says freedom. I literally sat here and shuffled and shuffled and shuffled these cards saying freedom, right? You know, Aquarius is a free. Word freedom popped up, and the number 5, the root number of 23, when I'm talking about numerology, not mathematics, except for 2 plus 3 is 5, right? But the number 5 just means that this is a pivotal point in you all's life, just like the yellow brick road. Didn't we say somebody has on a yellow dress? I was joking about somebody wearing a yellow dress, you know, and it's getting cold outside and they're wearing a yellow sundress. It could be a suit or whatever, but again, it represents you just have such a bright future ahead of you. You can say future, but it's actually right now. Your life is golden right now, Aquarius. You're at a very pivotal point in your life where you are just basking in your greatness. And a lot of people misunderstand it, especially people who you felt smothered by. They have chosen to misunderstand it. Some people call it arrogance. Some people call it all kinds of names. They try to project a certain negative image onto Aquariuses. But really what it is that Aquariuses just know who they are and they know what they want. And so if you really, really sit back and you watch an Aquarius just in their glory, really, knowing that they are humanitarians, Aquariuses do so well with helping out in organizations and just moving mankind forward. And so if you are a person who is kind of needy and kind of clingy and, you know, kind of controlling, you probably won't get along with an Aquarius, because they don't have to be mean to step away from you. They'll just do it. So anyway, your word today is freedom, Aquarius. I am so happy for you. Again, life is looking bright for you. You're at a pivotal point in your life. Embrace it unapologetically, because guess what, Aquarius? You deserve it. Have a great day. Bye.